The historical city of Berlin welcomed the Global Champions League for its 13th stage of the season. With horses being stabled and worked in air-conditioned stables and warm-ups, Berlin had created the perfect conditions for great sports in the Summer Garden under the iconic radio tower. Two teams sit on double clear after the first round in the Summer Garden, but based on their combined times of their two riders, London Knights are the leaders, just ahead of Berlin Eagles. Hamburg Giants surprisingly sit in third, followed by 4 teams on 4 points, including Miami Celtics. And this is how Global Champions League in Berlin unfolded. Scandinavian Vikings started on 8 faults from round 1, caused by Leopold van Asten. The Dutchman clearly wanted to prove his value to the team. Working hard, he had a big tap on the wall. And by trying hard, he ran close to the time allowed, finishing 300th inside the time, but clear. Christian Albon came forward with a fantastic record to back him up. Oh! Gone! And for the first time in 3 years, Christian Albon has a jumping fault in Berlin. Though on 12 faults, the team actually took the lead. Shanghai Swans brought in their 8 faults from round 1. The team made a rider change and sent forward Kim Amman as pathfinder. The newcomer on the team tried to get a controlled clear. Lucky on the wall, and in the double, she wasn't for the clock. 1 time fault was to be added to the team total. And the last one also stands, and the time doesn't stand. Luckily, she had Daniel Deusser to back her up. The team's star rider on his Grand Prix winning mare Yasmin is always a safe bet, but not in Berlin. Oh, can you believe it? Back wheel is gone. First fence. The team would finish on a total of 13. Direct rivals of the Shanghai Swans and the ranking leaders, Miami Celtics, saw a possibility to increase the gap on the championship. The more teams would finish between them and the Swans, the bigger the difference would be in the scored points. Harry Charles steered Quantum Cruise into the triple combo, but couldn't climb over the tall center vertical. On 8, and still ahead of the Swans, Shane Breen was next. All went well, the finish line in sight. No, not clear, last one down. They lost the lead position in Berlin, but stayed ahead of the Swans on the ranking. New York Empire made a team change and brought in Scott Brash and kept Georgina Bloomberg off the squad. She was only the second rider to do a double clear over 2 rounds and kept the turning to Scott Brash and Hello Milady. The mare jumped outstanding, flashy and safe, but it's not over until the last fence is jumped. And he's no! It still gives them the lead, but the last fence is down. Danny G. Waldman had the last fence down in round 1, and she wasn't going to let it happen again for the Saint-Tropez Pirates. Lizzie Mary and her were in great form once again. Lucky in the final double, Waldman was clear and fast, a great assist for her teammate. De Vos did move on his mare, but the first part of the triple combination fell. On the same score as New York Empire, he had the time on his mind. Is it going to work? Yes!
Yes!
Quicker than New York Empire, the Pirates took the lead. Prague Lions sat 4th overnight on 4 faults. Marco Kutscher was first to go for the team, and the German didn't hold back. He even dared Shades of Blue on a risky 5 strides approach where most did 6. But that had a negative effect further down the course. Here he comes for clear, the time will do. It's running deep and he's got it down! And the Berlin Bears fell once more. Niels Bruinseels on his turn tried to keep control of the situation, using a different plan than his teammate, much slower but aiming for clear. He got it, and he led the team to 3rd place at that point. Last team on an overnight score of 4 was Hamburg Giants, and things could get even better. The time is good enough, and Titouan Schumacher gives the Giants a clear. Bart Bless and his experienced Israel now had a tremendous chance to completely change the game. And the Giants lead in Berlin. The first double clear of the day, the Giants in the lead and assured of the podium. For the home team, the winning feeling was still there, as the memories of Chantilly had not faded yet. Christian Koekkoek and Limoncello went in to seek the first clear, having a 4-fold margin on the Giants. The yellow oxer fell. And another one. The Eagles slid behind the Giants with Beerbaum still to go. Clear was needed, but the time would also come into play as they were in a battle for the podium with Saint-Tropez Pirates. It's possible from Beerbau. And it's going to be very close. 1:29.35 the total time. The Eagles stayed ahead of the Pirates in second place. And so, it came down to London Knights. For the first time, the twins, Nicolas and Olivier Philippat, had the chance to get onto the podium together. Olivier was first to go. A big miss to the DKB Oxer and the team to 4 points. The team now on the same score as the Giants. Brother Nicolas had to go fast to stay ahead and keep the win in the team. All gone!
Hamburg Giants win their first ever Global Champions League.
The Knights dropped down to 4th place and even fell off the podium. Hamburg Giants win the 13th stage of Global Champions League with Berlin Eagles in 2nd and Saint-Tropez Pirates in 3rd. London Knights finish on a score of 8 and settle for 4th, with New York Empire also on 8 in 5th.
Yeah, really fantastic. It's two amazing runs today, and I'm really happy.
On the championship table, Miami Celtics extend their lead on Shanghai Swans by 1 point. London Knights stay in 3rd, but are now joined by Saint-Tropez Pirates on the same score of 228. Berlin Eagles move up into 5th at the cost of Monaco Aces, who drop to 7th. Lower down, little changes, with only Hamburg Giants now moving upwards. The next stage of the season is held in the English capital in London, where London Knights in front of the Royal Chelsea Hospital will try to defend their title from last year at stage 14 of Global Champions League.